Hi everyone, Hayden from Little Green Alien. Hi everyone, Hayden from Little Green Alien. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on Toy Story Collection Woody. This is Thinkway's attempt at a movie-accurate Woody, and I really like it. I think it turned out pretty well. There are definitely some things I would have changed if I made this, but I do really like it, and it does use Pixar's digital data to create the pieces, so I think that that's pretty nice, and I think it turned out well, but like I said, there's just, a few minor things I would have changed. But before I review the Woody doll, I would like to show the box. So this is a Toy Story Signature Collection Woody box. As a lot of you probably already know, there's 3 different versions of the Woody, and they're all based on this right here. There's one where it's a cloud logo, and there's one where it's a white logo, and then there's this one where it's the yellow Signature Collection Woody. So let's look at the box. You can see that it definitely looks like something Woody would have came in. Like, this definitely, is something, like, close to what I would have thought Woody would have came in. So, it's definitely a really nice box. I mean, of course, there's, like, the minor things, like the Toy Story logo. There wouldn't be a Toy Story logo because in the Toy Story world, the Toy Story movies don't exist because, And then there's the deluxe film replica, same reason. 50 sayings. It'd probably only say like 7 in the movie because he only has 7. And probably wouldn't come with a certificate either, but just nitpicky things. And, they have to put that stuff on this box because it's from the Toy Story movies. In the Toy Story world, those movies don't exist. But anyways, so here's the back of the box. You got Woody and some of his features and the play instructions. And there's probably another thing that wouldn't have been on the official box just because he doesn't take batteries in the movie. And there's Woody right there, a nice 2D drawing. Kind of reminds me of the statue from Toy Story 2. So I really like that because Toy Story 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. And here's the other side. Here's the top of the box. And there is nothing on the bottom. So a really nice box. And then, of course, right here we have the certificate of authenticity. I really like this. Like, something they didn't have to include, but I'm happy they did because they were really nice and I really like these. I wish I had more. Unfortunately, I think the only ones I have are Woody and the aliens because those are the only ones I was able to get a brand new one of. But yeah, very cool. I really like the box and the certificate. But anyways, let's get into reviewing the figure. So, you take off his hat. You can see the hat really looks nice. It really does look like the one in the movie. It's got the real string in here too. I really like this. If I made this, I probably would have used a different material here. But I'm honestly just happy that they have like the actual string because a lot of other Woody hats, like this one right here, just have just like printed on string and it just looks cheap. But this one's like, it's got the real string. Looks a lot better. On the hair, too, you can see there's lines in the hair. A lot of Woody dolls do not include the hairlines, and a lot of people just paint them on because they don't come on most Woody dolls. But when you're paying the premium price for the collection one, you kind of expect them. I feel like you want the most accurate Woody they can give you. But anyways, the vest, I do like the vest on this one. Some of them, it really depends on which one you get. The vest, it could either be a hit or miss. It could look really good, look really bad, I've been lucky enough to find some ones with good vests. But something cool about the vest is if you look closely, you can actually, like, tell that the cow prints are like ironed on. I don't know if you'd be able to see it. All right, I think you maybe can a little bit. But a lot of times I don't think that they have that, but I found out that the ones with the ironed on cow patches are actually from the UK. And that's really cool because, well, a lot of you probably know I live in the USA. And it was cool to get an imported UK Woody. It was actually, I didn't even import this. I got this on Mercari for like 20 bucks like 3 or 4 years ago. So, yeah, I didn't even import this. It just happened to be a UK Woody, which I think is cool. You know, something different. If anyone was wondering, this is a first edition white logo Woody, and how I know that is by the belt loops. Whenever I got it, I wasn't sure if it was a cloud logo or first edition white logo, but I was told that the belt loops being further apart like this means it's a white logo, and if they were a little closer together, it's a cloud logo. And while we're on the belt, here's the holster. Another thing, too, that a lot of Woody dolls don't do is they don't have moving holsters. And this one does, and I just love that. I mean, they should all have it. It doesn't really seem like it'd be that hard of a thing to do. I mean, even the Roundup Fun Woody had a moving holster. So, don't see why they can't do it on more Woody dolls. But at least this one has one, like in the movie. A couple changes I'd make to the belt is... I see this right here. It should be a real gem, and it's not. And actually, on a custom of mine right here, you can see that I actually added a real gem, and I think it looks a lot better. And by real gem, I just mean like one of those like gems you get for like, you know, you get like a whole pack of them for like $1 at the craft store. Like that's what I'm talking about by real gem. This isn't actually like a real valuable gem. A lot of you probably knew that. But yeah, I think that this custom one just looks a lot better. And like, I really do like the detail on the belt buckle, but I feel like the belt buckle in the movie is closer to this color than it is this color. So yeah, I think maybe the belt buckle should have been a different color, but it still looks really nice, and I'm still really like it. Same with the boots, like the spurs are golden. I think they're more so the color of the belt buckle and spurs on my custom. This one does not say Andy on the bottom of the boots. It's like, and the reason for that is because like it's like if you were to buy it brand new, like you would write it, or you could write Andy, or write your own name, or write Bonnie, or write whatever the hell you want. I don't care. But anyways, yeah, the hands too. You get the closed hands. On my custom Woody, I gave him these open hands from 1995 Woody, and the soft and huggable head, so he could have the closed mouth like Toy Mode Woody, and the open hands like Toy Mode Woody. But this one I don't think is supposed to represent Toy Mode Woody because it's based on the Alive Mode Woody, because he has that feature where you can talk to him. Which, honestly, I really would have rather them just strip that live mode feature completely and given him the toy mode features. And when you pull the string, all he says is, like, there's a snake in my boot, you're my favorite deputy. All the phrases you're going to hear in, like, 2 minutes. Another thing, too, like I was saying earlier about it being a first edition white logo, that means it has the real denim jeans. They stopped using real denim jeans later on, which I'll get into that a little later. But it's cool to have the one with the real denim jeans. This is definitely the one to get if you have the option, but they are worth a lot more now than when I got it. Like I said, I got this for 20 bucks about like 3 or 4 years ago, and now they're worth way more. And it's unfortunate because this really is a good Woody doll. But anyways, let's get into his phrases. So you can see on the back he has his pull string. So these are his demo mode phrases, And then you go back here and open this ass flap, and then you put the switch in the play mode.
Howdy, partner. My name's Sheriff Woody, but you can just call me Woody. There's a snake in my boot. Reach for the sky. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving. You're my favorite deputy.
Then whenever you talk to him...
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Hey, Woody. Hey, Woody.
There's nothing like riding through town with my favorite deputy. And that's you, partner.
Woody.
Yee-haw! Ride him, cowboy!
Woody Pride.
Oh, brother, would you keep it down?
Yeah, whenever you yell at him, he...
Being sheriff is a big responsibility, but hey, someone's got to do it.
Whenever you talk loud, he notices. So like this. Ah!
Oh, simmer down. No need to be so loud, partner.
Wah!
Oh, yeah, that was loud.
Wah! So yeah, he says all those phrases.
A sheriff always wears his badge with pride.
Woody, Woody, Woody!
Hey, howdy, hey.
He's got a lot of phrases.
When there's trouble on the prairie, I'm your sheriff.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to go through all of the live mode phrases. So actually, I'm going to turn him off so he doesn't keep talking.
Oh, simmer down. No need to be so loud, partner.
I guess he really doesn't like me touching his ass. But anyways, so yeah, that's Woody, and I really like this figure, and I just wanted to say about the phrases, I will do my little nitpicks about the phrases. I have 3. So, the first 2 are, it's missing somebody's poison the water hole, and it's missing the Posse Boys phrase, which, now some people are going to say, oh, well, this came out before Toy Story 3, so that's why it's missing the Posse Boys phrase, but the Posse Boys phrase has been on his voice box since the first movie. There's a deleted scene where it plays.
Talk! I'd like to join your Posse Boys, but first I'm going to sing a little song. Lion!
So as you can see, that has been a phrase since the first movie. And the other nitpick I have about his phrases is it just says, giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving. Whenever it really goes...
Yeah! Giddy up, partner! We got to get this wagon train a-moving!
I mean, I guess you could argue that with this scene from Toy Story 4.
Oh, help me out. I need a battery.
We got to get this wagon train a-moving!
Agreed.
But yeah, these are just nitpicks. I mean, it's whatever. I'm still happy with it. I still really like this toy. I think it's a good toy. But before I go, I wanted to do a little comparison between the 3 different versions. So, I know this isn't officially a Cloud logo, but because it does have the real denim jeans, it is close enough. So we're going to use this to represent the Cloud logo Woody, even though I know he's not one. But just a representation. And right here, this is your 2nd edition white logo. Like I was saying, this is the 1st edition white logo, this is the 2nd. And then that signature collection box that I showed earlier, this is the Woody that came in there. So, really the main difference is in the jeans, of course. As you can see, these ones are real denim. These ones... So, these ones are really nice, these ones are decent, and these ones feel like shit. Seriously. Like, they just feel like, I don't even know, like, how to describe them. Like, kind of like, hear me out on this. For those of you who have signature Woody, you might know what I'm trying to say. It kind of feels like a cushion on, like, someone's chair on their porch. Like, that's seriously the best way I could describe it. Like, it seriously feels like a porch chair cushion. So yeah, these ones kind of feel like the porch chair cushion. That's really what I thought the first time I felt these, so figured I'd share that. These ones, I don't really know what they feel like. They just kind of feel like, you know, just like a cloth material. I don't really know. I don't really know exactly what to compare these to. But these ones are actually real jeans, and they really do feel like real jeans. So other than the jeans, there's a few other differences that I noticed too. For instance, if you look at the signature Woody's head, you can see that it looks kind of more red than the other ones. Like here, I'll do a close-up. Like, see, it just kind of looks a little more red, whereas like these two kind of look the same. This one looks a little more red. And this one I noticed, I think the buttons are a little spaced out differently. Like there's more space here than here and here. So the buttons are always different too. And something else too is the voice box. So I'll do a phrase from all of them.
Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you. Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you. Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you. Howdy, partner. My name's Sheriff Woody. Howdy, partner. My name's Sheriff Woody. Howdy, partner. My name's Sheriff Woody. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. You're my favorite deputy. You're my favorite deputy. You're my favorite deputy.
So you can hear that the signature one sounds a little different than these other two. Actually, I will say, because like I said, I got this one for only $20. I actually did have to replace the voice box in the head. So the voice box in this one actually isn't the original voice box it came with, but it didn't. I honestly forget what was even wrong with it. I don't even remember. Either like it didn't work or the string wouldn't retract, or I forget. I mean, like I said, I got this like 3 or 4 years ago. But the voice box had a problem, and I think like the nose was a little bit like, it was missing a little bit in the nose, like right here. So I ended up replacing the head and voice box. So the voice box in this one's actually from a different Woody. Figured I'd point that out, but these two are the ones that they came with. Well, that about does it for the review. Also, wait, actually, since I have the other ones, if you, here, take a comparison. Like I was saying about the cow patches being ironed on in the beginning. See how they look here. And then see how they look here. You can see that they look different. I don't know how well it comes up on camera, but I can definitely see a difference between the cow patches, because this is the UK one, and then these two are American ones. And I bought this one brand new at Target, so I know I know for sure everything about that one. But anyways, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know I haven't been putting out as much Toy Story content as I used to, but I'm trying to get back with that. So, yeah, I figured why not do a Toy Story Collection Woody review. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Hi everyone, Hayden from Little Green Alien. Today I'm going to be doing a review on Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear. This is Thinkway's attempt at a movie-accurate Buzz Lightyear, and I've always loved this figure. You know, this is like one of the figures I never really had too many nitpicks with, and I always thought that they did a really good job with it. And you know, you gotta just think with these Buzz Lightyear figures that you gotta think how hard it actually would be to make a completely movie accurate Buzz Lightyear, or possible. I don't even know if it's at all possible to have all, like, everything that Buzz Lightyear has in the movie. Because I mean, you gotta think about it, like, one of the biggest ones is like the helmet. Like, you know, like in the movie you press the button and then the helmet goes like all the way inside of him, and I don't think that'd be possible with all the components that make up this Buzz Lightyear. And another thing too is that, you know, they couldn't put an actual laser pointer on Buzz's arm like he has in the movie because, you know, some stupid ass kid is either going to blind themselves or blind a family member or friend or something. So, you know, you don't really want that happening, which that's definitely a decision I can respect. And that's why customizers exist, because this is my custom Buzz Lightyear, and if you'll check this out, I actually installed a real laser pointer in him. This is a Disney Store Buzz. I have no idea how to get a real laser pointer in the Thinkway Buzz. It's just because of the, because of the way it's made. It's made a lot differently in the Disney Store Buzz. I have no idea how to do it in here, or this one would have a real laser. But that's, just something I'm going to have to live with. But anyways, before I start the review, I'd like to show a picture of the box, because I actually don't have the box. I was never able to acquire the box. Every Toy Story collection Buzz Lightyear I've ever got has been used and has never come with a box. So hopefully I find some good pictures on the internet of the box and the certificate. I don't have the certificate either, unfortunately. I know I showed the box and certificate in the Woody review, but that's because I bought that one brand new at Target, and it was on sale for maybe like, I don't even remember how much it was, maybe like 20, 30 bucks, something like that. It was a big sale, so I was able to show the box for that, but unfortunately for Buzz, I don't have one. So hopefully I find some good pictures. But anyways, let's start this review. So here's all of his features. He's got his laser, which here I'll already start getting in the nitpicks. This isn't the laser sound from the movie, or well, actually, I think that laser sound is used in the movie, but the laser sound I'm more used to sounds like this.
Prison riot!
I really wish that they would have used that laser sound as well, because like it could have had, and then it could have had. Yeah, for anyone wondering, I just edited that in myself, but that would have been really cool to see. But yeah, here also I'll show you the scene in the movie where this sound plays.
Or should I say, traitor? I don't have time for this. Halt! I order you to halt!
So it technically is accurate for having a laser sound that was used in the movies, but I really do wish it would have had all the other ones, because, I feel like the one that I showed first is used more throughout the movies than this. But I mean, either way, I guess it's fine. I really do wish it would have had the other sound, though. That's definitely one of my biggest nitpicks with this, for sure. Another thing, he has the wrist communicator, which a lot of Buzz Lightyears don't have this. I remember when I was a little kid trying to open the wrist communicator on Buzz Lightyears that didn't have it, and, just realizing that they never had one to even begin with. It's kind of funny. I looked pretty stupid doing that. He also has posable fingers, so you can like individually pose each finger, and you can make them point at you, or you can make them flip people off. That's my favorite one to do with him. But yeah, another thing, he's got his wings, and the wings light up, which I really like that. A lot of the other cheaper Thinkway Buzz Lightyears do not have light up wings, so I'm very happy that this one has that. And if you were wondering how to replace the battery since the wings are open, I'll show you. You'll take this off, and there they are right there. You have to do it with the wings open, and unfortunately these are not B&L batteries. And then you put this back on, and yeah, a lot of people probably think that these are real screws. These are actually not real screws. It just snaps on. Another thing, it has the Danger Jet exhaust stickers. Another thing, a lot of the cheaper Thinkway Buzz Lightyears don't have. And it has a sticker here. I've noticed a lot of other Buzz Lightyears don't have the sticker there either. So definitely very accurate. And it does make the sound when you open and close the wings. So I really like that. Whenever you'd open and close the helmet would make sounds too. But I removed the helmet on mine just because, Buzz Lightyear usually doesn't have the helmet on. Well, 2 through 4. Well, I guess soon to be 2 through 5. Because I guess they're making Toy Story 5. I think it said maybe 2025. I'm not exactly sure. what year Toy Story 5 will come out, but I think I heard 2025 is what they're looking for. I wonder what that's going to be like. But anyways, some more features. He's got this squishy right here. It's all squishy, not hard plastic like some of the other cheaper Buzz Lightyears, like this Disney Store one that I was showing earlier that I modified is just hard plastic. You can't actually squeeze it. And yeah, these don't push in, if you were wondering. Like the helmet, you would just like do that. But yeah, let me show you what his phrases are. I think I showed all the play features. Well, not all of them. You'll see. There's more. But anyways, here's his phrases. The toy mode phrases are activated by the red and green button.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion. I come in peace. To infinity and beyond. This is an intergalactic emergency. Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue.
So those are his toy mode phrases, and then whenever you press the blue button...
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Now, originally his head would move like this. Like it'd go like whenever he would talk.
Are you ready for adventure in uncharted space?
But the motor stopped working, so I had to...
To infinity and beyond.
I had to take the motor out, and I actually ended up replacing the head too. This is actually the head
Local
from...
law enforcement, it's about time you got here. My ship has crash landed here by mistake.
This is the head from the Toy Story 4 Buzz Lightyear, because the one I got wasn't, in the best condition.
It'll take weeks to repair it.
The head I got wasn't in the best condition with this.
The evil Emperor Zurg is out there somewhere.
Another thing too, just like Woody, he'll recognize if you're loud.
This galaxy needs my protection. Who's in charge here?
Buzz Lightyear! Buzz Lightyear!
Is there an emergency? Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue!
Ah!
What was that? Not to worry, a Space Ranger fears nothing.
Wah, 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 wah!
Now, no need to raise your voice. I can hear you perfectly fine.
So yeah, I always loved how they have the features when you scream in them.
I sense something. Look out!
They say different things. Another really cool feature too is...
Come on, we have a galaxy to save. Let's go! The galaxy is safe once again.
Now, isn't that something?
Hey, this place looks familiar. Have I been here before?
I think too, whenever you open this up, he says something. Oh.
Yes, time to contact Star Command again.
I forget if I don't think he says anything when you do the laser.
Hello, my friend. How are you today?
I think he originally would like turn his head like this.
You, my friend, are one of my favorite life forms. Really, you are. A Space Ranger never lies. I am Buzz Lightyear.
I'm going to turn off the alive mode so he won't talk anymore. But yeah, that's my review on Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear. I really like him. I think he's a quality figure. But before I go, I want to show something else. I figure why not show this as well. This is a different Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear I have with a bit of an interesting backstory. This is my utility belt Buzz Lightyear. Now, just the addition of the little utility belt makes it worth so much more. Like, this Buzz Lightyear right here is so much harder to find than this one. And all you probably know, I'm kind of a cheapskate, so why would I buy this if I don't want to pay the premium price? Well, it's actually a pretty interesting story. I'm pretty sure I have told it on this channel before, but for any new viewers or people who forgot, I'll tell you now. So, my cousin found this at a yard sale for $1, and, knowing that I love Toy Story, he just bought it for me, not even knowing what it was. And it was a broken utility belt Buzz Lightyear for $1, and you never find a deal like that. I mean, this thing, you know, a broken one would like sell on eBay or whatever for, you know, like at least like $25, but or something. I mean, one in like really bad condition would even go like 25, 30, 40, 50. I don't know. I mean, just really high prices. I mean, ever since I got one, I haven't been looking. But, you know, just ridiculous prices for ones that are in like complete shit condition. And that's what this one was until I bought another Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear, swapped a few parts around, and made him work. Unfortunately, the utility belt still does not work. Whenever you press the button, it doesn't do anything. It usually would light up and make some sounds, but unfortunately mine does not work. But it's more so for me just to have the utility belt buzz. He has all the same stuff as the other Buzz Lightyear, like... Now, something that's a little unfortunate is the wings did not work properly when I got them. And for some reason, I couldn't figure out how to get the other Toy Story Collection wings to work properly. So I took the wings off of a talking Toy Story 4 Buzz Lightyear. And actually the head, too. I used the Toy Story 4 Buzz Lightyear head. It's the same head that I used here. So, I mean, I'm fine with the wings being like this. I mean, like I said, I'm still just happy to even have the utility belt Buzz Lightyear. But I did have to replace the wings with the Toy Story 4 ones. His voice box is actually different, so let me play his phrases.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. This is an intergalactic emergency. Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue. There's a secret mission in uncharted space. To infinity and beyond.
So they're in a bit of a different order, and he actually has one more phrase. He has, there's a secret mission in uncharted space. I really do wish it would have said, let's go, like it did in the movie.
It's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go!
So yeah, between the two, there's a few minor differences. Unfortunately, I know like in the Woody video, I knew like perfectly which one was which one. I'm like, this one's Cloud logo, this one's White logo, this one's Signature Collection. I have no idea what Buzz Lightyear this is. I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know if this is a Cloud logo, White logo, or Signature. I have no idea how to even tell. So if anyone in the comments can please tell me if they actually know how to tell the differences between Toy Story Collection, Signature Collection, Cloud logo, White logo, all that. If someone in the comments actually like knows how to do that, please comment, because I would really like to know how to tell the differences and know which one I had. I heard at one point it had something to do with the wrist communicator, like the tab. Like if you can see this little tab right here. I did hear it had something to do with that, so if you know anything, please tell me, because I really want to know what version this is. I believe this one is a White logo, because I think the utility belt Buzz Lightyear only ever got released as a White logo. And actually, you know, I showed the box for the other Buzz Lightyear earlier. Let me show you the utility belt one. Like I said, it's rare, so I hope I can find something on the internet. I don't know if the certificate's different. I mean, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to have the box for this, seriously. There's just no way. It just can't happen. It's too rare for me to have. But, yeah, here's a picture of it. Hopefully it's a good one. But, yeah, that's my review on the Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear and the utility belt Buzz. They're pretty similar, other than, you know, a few minor differences like the utility belt and different phrases and all that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Hi, everyone. Hayden from LittleGreenAlien. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on Toy Story Collection Jessie. This is Thinkway's attempt at a movie-accurate Jessie, and they used digital data to design this. And I think it turned out very well. Of course, I do have my few minor complaints about her, but we'll get into that later. First, I'd like to show the box. But just like Buzz Lightyear, this is an item that I was never able to obtain the box for. So again, I'm going to have to be showing pictures. I feel like it's a pretty nice box. I really do like it. Again, with Woody, I feel like it's something close to what Jessie would have came in the movie if, you know, Andy bought her brand new back in the day. with the exclusion of a few things like no Toy Story Collection logo, or like it wouldn't take batteries, or stuff like that, like I talked about in the Woody video. But yeah, I actually found the pictures for the box before I filmed this, and I found some pretty good ones. So yeah, I hope that these pictures do the job for you. But anyways, let's review the figure. So this hat is not the original hat that came with this. The original hat is way better. It has real rope in it, like unlike this, which is just printed on. So it has real rope like the Woody hat, and it has like a string on it, so it'll stay on her, because this hat constantly falls off, and I've never been able to track down an original collection Jessie head. And something too, while the hat's off, is if you move the hair like this, you can actually see that the speaker is in her head, which I think is a very weird choice. I think it maybe had something to do with the size of the body and the voice box and all that. And also, too, you get real yarn hair. A lot of the cheaper Thinkway Jessies just have plastic hair, and I'm very grateful that we got real yarn for this. I really do like how the hair is on this. And another thing, too, the pull string ring is a lot smaller than the one that comes on the Woody. This is definitely a more accurate size for the pull string ring. I always liked the material that they used on the torso. I'm not exactly sure if it's completely accurate to the movie, but I don't know, just something about like the silky material is just cool. But I'm not really sure like if in the movie it would have looked like this, or if it would have looked more like the cheaper Jessies. I kind of always had the impression that it would look more like the cheaper Jessies and not the silky material. But the buttons are the same as the one on the Woody. And this is like I don't know, maybe like a felt material, this stuff right here. This and this. I've heard about, like, I think these wearing out over time. So you definitely want to be, this is definitely a toy you want to be careful with if you have it, because Toy Story Collection Jessie might be the most fragile out of all of them. Another thing I've heard too are, well, I really like these chaps. I think they're pretty nice. But I've heard that they can flake over time, and I feel like mine are honestly kind of starting to. I can see some cracks there. So I hope these don't turn out too bad, because this is the only Toy Story Collection Jessie I have. I know in the Woody and Buzz video I showed different versions of the different collection Woodies, like Cloud logo, White logo, Signature. I don't have any more. This is the only Toy Story Collection Jessie I have, and I do believe it's a Signature, only based on the way that the jeans feel. They feel a lot like the Woody Signature jeans, so my assumption is this is a Signature Jessie. I would really like to one day get a Cloud logo Jessie with the real jeans, but I haven't been looking, just because I already have this one, and I think I got a pretty good deal on it. I cannot remember what I paid for this. I got this years ago. I think I got this like around Christmas time when I was in like 10th grade. So, and now I'm a sophomore in college, so that would have been 4 years ago that I got this. So I've had this for quite a while. I think one of the very first videos on this channel actually was a review on this. But I wanted to redo it just because I just did some new Woody and Buzz reviews, and my friend Nick commented on the video, one of the two, asking if I had the Toy Story Collection Jessie. And, that comment was just like, hey, why don't I do a review on her too? One of my biggest nitpicks with this toy is actually the belt. I've always hated the belt. This is actually a jerry-rigged Disney Store belt, because the belt that came on her was in just shit condition. It was horrible. The belt, I always hated the belt on Toy Story Collection Jessie. Like, you get them, and the belt is just in absolute shit condition. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. That's the only way I can even say it. But basically what I did was I took a belt, I think it was from a Disney Store Woody that I used for parts, and I, just cut it a little bit here so it'd, have like that triangle shape. like she's supposed to. And another thing too, the belt buckle color. I do really like the design, but I do feel like more like the Woody, it's, you know, supposed to be more of like an orangish yellow color. And I feel like the golden isn't exactly accurate. And I like the head sculpt. I do feel like the head sculpt is very close to the toy mode head. So I'm very happy with that. I feel like they did a really good job, a lot better than the Woody head sculpt, which really doesn't look like toy mode, but it still is a good head sculpt. I really do like it, but I feel like this Jessie head sculpt definitely looks more like toy mode. But anyways, let's get into the phrases. So I have her on demo mode right now, and actually I'm taking the hat off for this because the speaker's there and you'll be able to hear it a hell of a lot better if you don't have this thing covering it up. So here's the demo phrases.
It's you, you're here! Woo-wee! Howdy, I'm Jessie. Yee-haw! I'm so happy you're my friend. Home, home on the range, where Woody and the Roundup gang play. I'm a member of Woody's Roundup gang. Don't worry, I'll call for help. Want a square dance? Swing your partner, don't you know? Some folks say I'm the rootin' tootin'est cowgirl that ever was. Yee-haw! Hey, what do you say we saddle up for some fun? Come on, we got critters to save. Let's go! This cowgirl's mighty tired. I'm gonna get a little shut-eye.
So anyways, before I put her into play mode, just a couple things about the voice box. So for one, this voice box takes a very strange and obscure type of battery. I only had to replace it when I got her. For the 4 years I've had her, the same battery has been in there and it has worked perfectly. And hopefully I don't have to replace it anytime soon, because it's definitely a pain in the ass to track down one of those batteries. I couldn't even tell you the name of it. It's some weird ass battery that, like, this is the only toy I've ever had that used it. And yeah, I just didn't even know batteries like that existed. But I guess, you know, there's more than just, you know, your AA's, AAA's, C, D batteries. There's a lot more out there, and sometimes they can be really hard to track down. But I guess, you know, at the time I had a pretty easy time finding one because I was able to find one. But anyways, oh, wait, actually, I knew there was something I was forgetting. Here's another thing, too. The phrases on the voice box, we never heard any of Jessie's phrases in any of the 4 movies. I am really hoping in the Toy Story 5, which is coming out in a couple years. I think they said 2025. I think I talked about this in the Buzz Lightyear video. Toy Story 5, I really hope we get to hear some of Jessie's phrases. That would be awesome, but I really doubt it. I don't even know if they have, like, a lineup of phrases for her. See, I have really no idea if Pixar actually even has phrases for Jessie, because, you know, they just knew that they were never going to have any of them. But I would really have liked to actually hear what Jessie's phrases in the movie are. So there is no possible way I could complain about the voice box phrases, because we have no clue what they even are in the movie. So anything goes. But anyways, let's flip the switch.
Howdy, I'm Jessie. I'm a member of Woody's Roundup gang. Yee-haw! I got a powerful hankering to let loose and yodel. Don't worry, I'll call for help. Yodel-yee-hoo. Howdy, I'm Jessie. Sure is nice to meet ya. I'm a member of Woody's Roundup gang.
So I guess that's the closest we'll ever get to hearing Jessie's phrases.
It's you, you're here! Woo-wee!
And yes, she also has the interactive feature.
Yee-haw! I'm so happy you're my friend.
Jessie the cowgirl!
You're like, woo-hoo! Ah-ha-ha-ha! Woo-hoo!
Jessie!
You haven't seen Woody or Bullseye, have ya?
Woody! Yeah, swing your partner, do-si-do!
I bet we can get all the other toys together for some dancing too.
Let her dance, let her dance, let her dance, dance, dance!
Home, home on the range, where Woody and the Roundup gang play.
There's actually a Disney movie called Home on the Range.
Some folks say I'm the rootin' tootin'est cowgirl that ever was.
I heard it was really bad.
Where'd my critters go? You ain't seen them, have you?
Alright, there's some alive mode phrases.
Come on, we got critters to save. Let's go.
I think you know what's coming next. Ah!
Just me? Or did somebody just turn up your volume?
Yodel, 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 yodel!
Okay, simmer down. I can hear you just fine.
Yodelay hee-hoo!
Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln, that was loud.
Jesse!
You're gonna scare away the critters.
I hope I do!
Okay, simmer down. I can hear you just fine.
Ah!
You're gonna scare away the critters.
Oh, and also, wait, I don't think these are real pockets. Or are they? I can't tell. Yeah, I didn't even show the pockets on Toy Story Collection Woody. I just thought about that right now. Well, shit. Well, that's my review on Toy Story Collection Jessie. I really like her. I think she's a really good toy. I'm really happy Thinkway released this. And, I think they did a pretty damn good job. Well, anyways, as I always say, I think you already know how it's going to go. But, bye, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Hi everyone, Hayden from Little Green Alien. Today, I got something pretty cool to show you guys. I have interactive Woody and interactive Buzz Lightyear. I believe these originally came out in 1997 for the first Toy Story, and then whenever Toy Story 2 came out, they rebranded them in Toy Story 2 packaging, but I do believe that they're the same toys, just different packaging, so for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be referring to the original Toy Story versions. Anyways, what makes these toys so cool? Well, unlike a regular Woody doll where he's got his pull string and says a couple phrases when you pull the string, and then Buzz has his buttons and he's got some phrases when you press the buttons, these ones actually connect to each other and they talk to each other and have specific phrases for each other, which is awesome, and I will show you that later on in the video. But before I did the phrases, I just kind of wanted to review them a little bit and just show you what they're like. So, before we start, I'll tell you how I got these. So, I should say first that I actually bought these separately, and they were originally sold together. So, these ones I actually got separately. But anyways, how I got Woody is I was on vacation in Ocean City, New Jersey with my family, and there's a collector's store on the boardwalk there. And I went in, and they had the interactive Woody. He did have the hat. He did not have the vest. I'll tell you what I did for the vest in a little bit. But, yeah, I got Woody. It was a pretty good price, so I went ahead and got it. And then after I got Woody, I just went on eBay and started looking around for interactive Buzz Lightyears, and I eventually found one that was a pretty good deal, so I went ahead and got that too. There's a chance that one of them's a Toy Story 2 version and one of them's a Toy Story version, or maybe they're both Toy Story versions, they're both Toy Story 2 versions, or highly unlikely, but maybe these two actually were sold together and somehow got separated and then I reunited them, but I highly doubt that. These were probably two separate purchases. Anyways, speaking of that, I would like to show you what they look like in the box, which I obviously do not have the box, but there's a site called eBay where someone had a listing of one in the box. So here's what they look like in the box. I actually really like the box that they came in. I feel like it works very well for these ones. And something cool too is that the box kind of describes like their different modes, because they do have a few different features, and Some of them I just wasn't really exactly sure how they worked without any information, but now that I'm seeing the box, it actually really helps me to make this review better for you guys. So that's what they look like in the box, and I think the box is pretty nice. So let's just quickly just describe them a little bit. I did say I'd tell you about the vest. So the vest is a Strum and Singin' Woody vest that I had, an extra one. This is not the original interactive Woody vest, unfortunately. That's the only piece that has been replaced on these ones. So yeah, this is a Strum and Singin' Woody vest. And I did find a picture of the interactive Woody with his vest. So this is what that looks like. This is what the original vest looks like. This is what it should look like. Gonna be completely honest here, I kind of do prefer this like fake pull string ring. I mean, it has the ring, it doesn't do anything. I do kind of prefer this over how it originally looks, because it's just printed on. But you know, either way is fine. I mean, the pull string really isn't necessary for this. So yeah, he does not have a pull string. It's all buttons. And like I said, I'll show you what the buttons do in a little bit. But let's just quickly review just a couple things that I picked up on. Unfortunately, Buzz, his wings, like, I guess they do come out, but they're, you know, they don't work with the button, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it doesn't really need the wings. It is pretty cool that you can open and close them, though, but they don't go in the whole way, probably because of electronics and stuff. Unfortunately, the back of this Buzz Lightyear is, like, very scratched, but you know what? I'm honestly just happy I even have it. For anyone wondering what this port is, Woody has one too. The port is actually for the demo mode, so completely unnecessary for this video. And as you can see, why the wing button doesn't work is because it's a sensor. So there's the sensor. Something just like really random about Woody that I really like and kind of wish more toys were like this, but I guess I can understand why a lot of Woody dolls aren't like this, is, so here's just a regular pull string Woody, and as you can see, the battery compartment, like how you change the batteries, is there's just like some Velcro on his ass, and it like never stays shut, but there's like this battery compartment, and it's just like, it's like really hard to get it to stay shut. But this Woody, how you change the batteries is you take the vest off, and there's this compartment back here, and there's the port that I was talking about for the demo mode, and there's one of the buttons right there. So yes, Woody has 3 buttons. He has 2 on the front and then 1 on the back. And yeah, the buttons on the front of Woody are just the like buttons on his shirt. And Buzz, he's got this red button right here, all of these buttons, the laser button, and there's a button back here. No wrist communicator, unfortunately, but that's how a lot of the early, actually a lot of Buzzes don't even have wrist communicators, really. The only ones I really can think of are like maybe like a couple different ones from the 90s, and then like the collection Buzz and the Disney Store Buzz. But yeah, I know these guys aren't the most movie accurate, but you know what? Honestly, they're pretty cool. I do have nostalgia for the 90s Woody and Buzz Lightyears. So they're pretty cool looking, I think. I mean, like I said, not movie accurate, but I don't really mind. And honestly, I don't even really think the interactive ones necessarily need to be movie accurate. I'd rather have just a regular pull string Woody that's movie accurate over movie accurate interactive ones. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to say about them as toys, but I know what you guys are waiting for. Let's just get into the features. So if you read the pictures of the box that I showed earlier, you saw that there are 2 modes. There's standalone mode and companion mode. And from here on out, I'm going to be referring to companion mode as interactive mode, as these are literally called the interactive buddies, and I have never called the interactive mode on any toy companion mode. I've always called it interactive mode, so I'm going to be saying that for the rest of the video. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to start off with Woody's standalone mode, then I'm going to show Buzz's standalone mode, and then I'm going to do the interactive mode for both of them. So basically what you do for Woody to turn on the standalone mode is you press the bottom button.
I'm calling you. I'll make a cowboy out of you. Come on, it'll be fun.
And he has a microphone, so whenever you talk, he'll say stuff like this.
Oh, brother, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
It's a lot like the Toy Story collection toys.
Buster, this is a showdown. Draw!
But anyways, yeah, you just say stuff and he talks.
I'm only kidding, pal.
Yeehaw!
Hey, Buster, hold on there.
There's a snake in my boot.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's you. Didn't recognize you there.
Anyways, a lot of the phrases in standalone mode...
Sheriff Woody is now off.
and for some reason he just turned off. But what I was about to say is a lot of the phrases in standalone mode are the same as the interactive ones. So you'll hear a lot of them later, but let's move on to Buzz. And now we have Buzz's standalone mode. But before I do that, there is another feature that Buzz does have, and it's the laser. The laser does work, so whenever you press the button... So that's awesome that the laser works, but anyways, how you activate standalone mode is you just press this little red button right here.
I'm calling you. Can you read me?
And for some reason the light stays on.
I can't seem to contact Star Command. Why don't they answer?
I figure it's just to signify it's in
I'm
standalone.
Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
But yeah, just like Woody in the Toy Story collection,
I crash landed on a strange planet. Have you seen my spaceship?
he has a microphone. And he talks whenever you talk to him. Say something!
I sense danger. Emperor Zurg is closing in.
The claw is my master!
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit. I'll protect you.
To infinity and beyond!
To infinity and beyond!
How the hell did I just do that?
What rank is Cowboy?
Yeehaw!
You have strange customs on this planet.
There's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go.
I'm the Space Ranger.
No, you are a toy!
A Space Ranger fears nothing.
Well, then you must fear something because you're a toy!
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue!
Something is wrong. Why don't they answer?
But yeah, just like Woody, a lot of the phrases are the same as
Find this funny. Think what you want. I come in peace.
the interactive mode, so let's move on.
Look out. We're under attack.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the interactive mode. So there's two ways to activate the interactive mode. One of them is the back button on each figure, and then the other one is either Woody's top button or Buzz's phrase button. So to get them connected, all you do is this.
Sheriff Woody calling Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear calling Sheriff Woody.
Buzz?
So now they're connected, so let's hear some phrases.
Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town.
I crash landed on a strange planet.
Look, Buster, I'm Sheriff Woody.
I'm the Space Ranger, the Universe Protection Unit. Have you seen my spaceship? I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Oh, brother, you're a toy.
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit.
You are a toy. T-O-Y, toy.
I think the word you're looking for is Space Ranger.
Buster, draw.
Hold your fire, Sheriff.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
I'm Sheriff Woody. I'm sorry.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Can you read me?
Buzz, what are you doing?
Something is wrong. Why don't they answer?
That's because your communicator is a sticker. Hey, Buzz, Space Ranger?
Sheriff,
Want to go to a roundup?
you have strange customs on this planet.
Come on, it'll be fun. Ever ride a horse?
What kind of fuel do
What laser? That's just a light. Buzz, you got a lot to learn about being a cowboy.
I'm the Space Ranger.
I'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
What rank is cowboy? We're under attack, Sheriff.
I don't see anything.
Nonsense. Emperor Zurg is closing in.
Buzz, there's nothing wrong.
Take what you want. I'll protect you.
Look, Buzz, there's an alien. Fooled you, didn't I?
You mock me.
I'm only kidding, pal.
You find this funny.
Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission.
Woody, I can't seem to contact Star Command. Something is wrong.
There's nothing wrong. You think you're a space ranger?
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit.
Oh, brother. Oh, Buzz, Star Command called.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Why don't they answer?
Can't you take a joke?
Is that your attempt at humor? You mock me. Have you seen my spaceship?
Oh, Buzz, your spaceship is here.
You find this funny.
I'm sorry, Buzz. You cracked me up. Hey, Buster, what are you doing?
Woody.
Oh, Buzz, it's you. Didn't recognize you there.
That's okay, Sheriff. Just doing your job. Emperor Zurg is closing in. I sense danger. We're under attack.
This is a showdown. Hey, Buzz, ever ride a horse?
I'm the Space Ranger.
Oh, brother, it'll be fun.
Sheriff, something is wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
Come in, Star Command.
There is no Star Command.
I'll set my laser to stun.
What laser? That's just a light.
I'm the Space Ranger.
You're a toy, you loony. Lighten up, buddy.
If I could only get my ship repaired.
Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission.
Stop, alien. I'll blast you with my laser.
Buzz, I don't see anything.
I sense danger. They're closing in.
You're a toy, Buzz.
I'm the Space Ranger.
You think you're a space ranger?
You find this funny. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
I'm Sheriff Woody.
To infinity and beyond.
Woo-ha! Cowboy,
A Space Ranger fears nothing.
we make great partners. Hold on there, Buzz.
A Space Ranger fears nothing.
This is a showdown. I'm only kidding, pal.
You are a sad, strange little man. Look out! We're under attack. This is no time to panic.
This is the perfect time to panic.
Woody, I'll protect you.
Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town. Buster, draw!
Hold your fire, Sheriff.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
I'm Sheriff Woody. I'm sorry.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Oh, brother, you're a toy.
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit.
You are a toy. T-O-Y, toy.
I think the word you're looking for is Space Ranger.
Hey, Buzz, Space Ranger?
Sheriff,
Want to go to a roundup?
you have strange customs on this planet.
Come on, it'll be fun. Ever ride a horse?
What kind of fuel do they consume?
I'm sorry, Buzz. You cracked me up.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Can you read me?
Buzz, what are you doing?
Something is wrong. Why don't they answer?
That's because your communicator is a sticker. Buzz, you got a lot to learn about being a cowboy.
I'm the Space Ranger.
I'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
What rank is cowboy? Woody, I sense danger. Look out!
Buzz, there's nothing wrong.
Stand back, Woody, while I fire up my lasers.
laser! That's just a light!
No time to argue. I'll set my laser to stun.
Oh, I feel much safer now. Look, Buzz! There's an alien! Fooled you, didn't I?
You mock me.
I'm only kidding, pal.
You find this funny.
Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission.
We're under attack, Sheriff.
I don't see anything. Oh, Buzz, Star Command called. Hey, Buster, what are you doing?
Woody.
Oh, Buzz, it's you. Didn't recognize you there.
That's okay, Sheriff. Just doing your job. Woody, I can't seem to contact Star Command. Something is wrong.
There's nothing wrong. You think you're a space ranger?
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit.
Oh, brother. Hey, Buzz, ever ride a horse?
I'm a Space Ranger.
Oh, brother, it'll be fun.
Have you seen my spaceship?
Lighten up, buddy.
I can only get my ship repaired.
Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission.
I can only contact Star Command.
You're a toy, Buzz.
I'm a Space Ranger.
You think you're a space ranger?
Have you seen my spaceship?
Oh, Buzz, your spaceship is here.
You find this funny.
I'm sorry, Buzz. You cracked me up.
Emperor Zurg is closing in. I sense danger. We're under attack.
This is a showdown.
Woody, I'll set my laser. I'll protect you.
Buzz, there's an alien.
Alien, I'll blast you with my laser.
Fooled you, didn't I? I'm only kidding.
Sheriff, something is wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
Come in, Star Command.
There is no Star Command.
I'll set my laser to stun.
What laser? That's just a light.
I'm a Space Ranger.
You're a toy, you loony.
And you are a sad, strange little man.
Oh, brother.
Stop, alien. I'll blast you with my laser.
Buzz, I don't see anything.
I sense danger. They're closing in.
Hold on there, Buzz.
A Space Ranger fears nothing.
This is a showdown. I'm only kidding, pal.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town. Buster, draw! Hey, Buzz, Space Ranger?
Sheriff,
Wanna go to a roundup?
you have strange customs on this planet.
Come on, it'll be fun. Ever ride a horse?
What kind of fuel do they consume?
I'm sorry, Buzz. You cracked me up. Buzz, you got a lot to learn about being a cowboy.
I'm a Space Ranger.
I'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
What rank is cowboy?
Look, Buzz, there's an alien. Fooled you, didn't I?
You mock me.
I'm only kidding, pal.
You find this funny.
Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission.
I'm Buzz Lightyear.
I'm Sheriff Woody.
To infinity and beyond.
Woo-ha! Cowboy,
A Space Ranger fears nothing.
we make great partners.
Look out! We're under attack. This is no time to panic.
This is the perfect time to panic.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Oh, brother, you're a toy.
I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit.
You are a toy. T-O-Y, toy.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Can you read me?
Buzz, what are you doing?
Something is wrong. Why don't they answer?
That's because your communicator is a sticker.
Woody, I sense danger. Look out!
Buzz, there's nothing wrong.
Stand back, Woody, while I fire up my lasers.
What laser? That's just a light.
No time to argue. I'll set my laser to stun.
Oh, I feel much safer now. Oh, Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Why don't they answer? Can't you take a joke? Is that your attempt at humor? You mock me. Hey, Buster, what are you doing? Woody. Oh, Buzz, it's you. Didn't recognize you there. That's okay, Sheriff. Just doing your job. Hey, Buzz, ever ride a horse? I'm the Space Ranger. Oh, brother, it'll be fun. Have you seen my spaceship? Lighten up, buddy. If I could only get my ship repaired. Right, I forgot your intergalactic mission. If I could only contact Star Command. You're a toy, Buzz. I'm the Space Ranger. You think you're a Space Ranger? You find this funny. Hold on there, Buzz. A Space Ranger fears nothing. This is a showdown. I'm only kidding, pal. You are a sad, strange little man. Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town. I crash-landed on a strange planet. Look, Buster, I'm Sheriff Woody. I'm the Space Ranger, the Universe Protection Unit. Have you seen my spaceship? We're under attack, Sheriff. I don't see anything. Nonsense. Emperor Zurgis is closing in. Buzz, there's nothing wrong. Woody, I can't seem to contact Star Command. Something is wrong. There's nothing wrong. You think you're a Space Ranger? I am a member of the Universe Protection Unit. Oh, brother. Have you seen my spaceship? Oh, Buzz, your spaceship is here. You find this funny? I'm sorry, Buzz. You cracked me up. Emperor Zurgis is closing in. I sense danger. We're under attack. This is a showdown.
So there you have it. Interactive Woody and Buzz. I highly recommend these for any Toy Story fan. These toys are awesome. I really like them. Honestly, they're some of my favorite Toy Story toys just for how cool and original they are. I really do like how the phrases are like specifically made for each other. It's not just like they say their phrases to each other, like the phrases are meant to be said together. So I think it's awesome. A lot of work went into these toys when they made them, and they did a damn good job. I really like these guys, and I honestly recommend them to any Toy Story collector out there. If you're able to find them, I know they're a little hard to find. I do think I just got really lucky and was just there at the right time. So yeah, I really hope anyone who wants these is able to find them for a good price, because they're awesome and they're definitely worth having if you're a collector. But anyways, that's about it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Well, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed Little Green Alien the movie. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a nice day.